Welcome back to Jay's Jeep and Classic Car Channel. Where we left off last time, and wasn't on film, was that we found oil in the water. So that is not good. So we are looking to see what to fix next. Join me in the adventure. Alright, so we drained a little bit of oil out. There was not an obvious amount of water in it. So next we're going to drain the radiator and the water out of the engine and see what we have there. Try to flush some of that out and just see if it comes back after we flush it. So this engine has been chipped and tossed and turned, and so maybe that's the issue. I don't know, most likely it's a blown head gasket or a crack, but we're just trying to eliminate some of the variables as we go. Alright, to drain it we're going to take this hose fitting off and try to launch it into this bucket, but we'll see. It's a lot of ifs there. Oh yeah, that didn't go quite as planned. I didn't really anticipate all that draining out like that. So all that just kind of dumped onto the engine, but it is what it is. So those little brown spots are what I'm worried about. I don't know if that's oil, sludge, or if that's fix a leak that I had and it just kind of rotted in the radiator while it was out. Because it's probably been 6 months to a year since we took that radiator out, so I'm not sure. What we're going to do is try to flush all this out, drain it, and then refill it and see if it comes back after we run it some. Okay, so word of warning, if you're doing this inside or outside, it makes a colossal mess. I've done that before. So just, this is your warning. Make sure you're not going to mess up anything. Okay, so we're just stuffing it down in there and kind of getting that open. And so here's one thing that I noticed. It's flowing backwards through the top here, which is, I guess, good. That it's flushing out the engine as well, because we have the top hose still connected. Okay, so we've taken this top pipe off. I'm going to shove water down in here, just to see what we're getting. I'm going to try to capture as much of that as possible, but I ain't really any way to capture that. And wouldn't you know it, it's raining pretty good. So I guess this waits for another day. Alright, so we obviously have some stuff floating. I would say that's definitely oil based. And let's see if we can get some of the sludge action here. So obviously you can obviously see the sludge there. So obviously getting some oil in the system somehow. I'm not sure where it's coming from. My guess is head gasket, but not 100% positive on that. Yeah, we're just working to flush it all out right now and see what we got. So we're going to close this for a minute. See if we can't get some of this stuff built up again and then let it go again. Yeah, it looks good. So we're just going to let this run for a while. See if we can't flush all this stuff out of here. Alright, so we kind of blow dried it. There's still water on it, obviously, but it's a little bit drier. Took care of some of the puddles. What we're going to do is kind of work to put all the hoses back on for the time being, and then it's too wet to run right now with all the water that we put through here. So we'll wait for another day and fire it up. Obviously some of this paint came off as well, but it is what it is. We'll fire it up on another day with some water in there and see if the oil comes back. If it does, we've got some glass seal or something like that. We'll put that through and see if we can't get it sealed up. I do think I kind of blew out some of my fix-a-seal that I had put in before. I saw some big chunks come out with what looked like kind of sawdust, and as a matter of fact, that may be a little piece of it right there. And so this radiator may leak like a sieve now, but that other stuff, the glass seal, should work. So we'll do that on another day. Well, that's it, folks. I guess it's just time for supper now. Y'all take care.